Good morning, everybody. Frank C. here for SpotOnSportsPicks.com. How are we doing this morning? Sunday, January 19th. Cold winter day outside. Hope everybody's keeping warm. Hope it's warm where you're at. Let's see here. Hope everybody had a good Saturday evening. And I hope you didn't order that fight. I guess it lasted 40 seconds. McGregor came right out and just started crushing the guy. So, I saved my money on that one. I didn't go play those. But hope you guys had a good day with college hoop. I had one personal myself. I had Oregon. I don't know. They hit a three-pointer at the buzzer. I was losing most of that game. I counted that as a loss. I almost threw the ticket away. And they ended up winning by 3 at a three-pointer in overtime to cover the spread. So sometimes you get lucky, I guess. But the one I had on the video, that didn't work out. We had Minnesota +5. They lost by 10. I just thought with Karl Anthony Towns back and stuff like that, I thought they'd play a little bit better. But this Toronto team is pretty good, even without Kawhi Leonard. So, and then make note to myself that the Toronto team is pretty good. So we didn't do half bad yesterday. It wasn't a terrible day. So, want to look into today a little bit. Of course, we got the 2 football games. At 3:05, we're going to have Tennessee at Kansas City. Right now, that line is 7, but it actually is 7, leaning towards -06. So the line is going down a little bit for some reason. And the San Francisco, Green Bay at San Francisco at 6:40. That line was 8. Now it's back down to 7.5. So these lines are fluctuating a little bit. I know they were telling me I got some informants out in the south, at the South Point out in Las Vegas, and they were telling me they got hit a little bit with Tennessee sharp money during the week, or late in the week. So it came back down to 7 because it was up to 7.5. So, anyways, today we're going to have, of course, both of them side and total out on the website for $19.95 each. I think I got 4 nice plays there, side and total in both of those games. So hopefully you guys check that out. We also have a customer service number on there. By all means, you can call that number if you have any questions about anything, how to get the information or anything like that. But we were on fire. We've been on fire on the VIP side. Even on the video side, we had 1 loss yesterday, but we had the prior 3 wins, the prior 3 days. So we've been doing pretty well. So I think today is going to be a good day. I like the plays that we have out there, and we're going to see what happens. So I do want to check out a basketball game today. There's only 2 NBA games on today. The Heat versus the Spurs. That's the one I want to look at. The Heat's on the road and played in San Antonio. The Heat's a 1.5 favorite on the road. The total's 221. Let's see here. The Heat are playing really well. They're 29-12. The Spurs are 17-23. Against the spread, too, the Heat are 23-16. Probably a couple pushes in there. And the same with the Spurs. But the Spurs aren't doing that well against the spread. They're 14-24 this year. Let's see. Miami scores about 111 points a game. Their opponents score about 107. The Spurs, on the other hand, they score 113 a game, and their opponents score 114. So that's a big spread there for defensively. The Heat definitely are the better defensive team. A little trend here: Miami is 4-2 in their last 6 against the spread, and this one is interesting. Miami is 16-2-1 against the spread against Southwest Division opponents. So, obviously that spans over probably last year too. So the Heat, they are playing the Spurs, and they are in the Southwest Division. So just something to look at, a little trend thing to look at. Now the Spurs play. They both are on the same schedule. The Spurs played on Friday, They lost to a terrible Atlanta team by a point. The Spurs were a 9-point favorite in that game. The Heat were on the road in OKC, and they won by 7, and they were like a 1-point favorite. So, and then on Wednesday, these two teams played also in Miami. Miami and the Spurs played. Miami was a 5-point favorite, and Miami won by 6, 106 to 100. So they did play on Wednesday, and normally what you would think is, back-to-backs, the next team would win, especially with Popovich as the coach for the Spurs. But I'm just going to be honest with you here. I'm going to continue to go with the Heat in this game. I'm going with the better team, the better record. The Spurs have not played well at all this year. They're just not playing well. They're not covering against the spread. And Pop knows that his team isn't that good this year. He even made a comment the other night after the game. He said the fans should have got their money back in the first half because the team played terrible. They did come back a little bit in the second half, but they lost to a terrible Atlanta team. So let me put, not terrible. They're a young Atlanta team. Let me put it this way, but they're not that good this year. So I'm going to stick with the Miami Heat in this game. Lay the 1.5. Take the Heat. I think it's a winner. So, and then, of course, check out our football plays on the website, spotonsportspicks.com. Check us out on the YouTube video. I hope everybody has a great day. We're out there on Twitter, Facebook. If you can help us out and subscribe on the YouTube video, that'd be great. We're all over the place. By the end of today, we'll know who's going to be in the Super Bowl. And a programming note, we will be in the Super Bowl. We will be in Miami about 10 days from now, the Wednesday before the Super Bowl. So I hope everybody has a great day. Hope you make your selections and win whatever games you're betting. Check us out. Send us a message if you want. We like to interact with everybody. Everybody have a great day. Spot on Sports Picks. Don't forget us. We're having fun here. It's all about cash and tickets. And again, give thanks. I say it every time. We woke up today. Everything is good. We're breathing. Everything is good. So everybody have a great day. Bet the Heat today.